Hello and welcome back to Hell Is Us. We are headed into new territory today, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So far, every time we hit a new region, I am continually blown away. So I am really looking forward to seeing what today has in store for us. So, without further ado, let's just get started. So I think we're going to be heading to Lythe or Lythe or I forget what it's called, to be honest. We do have more research items, but I want to start the video with me doing a whole bunch of reading. So let's get into, yeah, there's a couple things here. Let's go to the National Library. I know we have at least one, if not two, things to do there. So, yeah, we'll have to see what's going on there. This looks like a capital, too. Oh. Not entirely what I was expecting, but it is a war-torn country, so... I guess that makes sense. We have some hooligans here. Yep. Jeez, I'm almost dead. Okay, well that's one way to start a video is death. Gosh, why is this so loud? I swear, every time I put my headphones back on, it's like obnoxiously loud. Okay, let's try this again. There's just 3 of them. Like, why? Well, I guess it's just... Okay. Okay, let me go over here real quick. Gosh, this place is dreary. Ooh, nice. Deployment order, OMSIF Alpha 05, January 9th, 1993. Alpha CMDR Christabel. Subject, suspected SSE. Target, National Library, City of Lythe, Jahani. Objective, Standard Protocol Alpha. Locate and contain reported anomaly. Investigate origin and evaluate the site. Collect and catalog relevant material. Okay. Let's search around the area here. I cannot see a thing. Hey. Ooh. That was crazy. Okay, let's go in. Poor dude. Staff room. We need a 6-digit, 4-digit code. Okay. We need to find a code. Second floor. Oh. Okay, that was fine. Rage. Cool. Okay. Trying to gather something there. Okay, so again, we need a 6-digit code. Ooh, it's a photo. It's JFK. Where are these people? I just recognize JFK. Like the other ones, I don't. I mean, they look familiar, but interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we can jump down there, but I want to explore the rest of this floor first. The save over there. Also, what is this room? Oh, this is computer room D. Did we get a code for this one? We got the note, but I don't know. Ooh. Cool. Guess I should be paying attention to, yeah. Pay attention to the paintings. There's the tower, or a tower. At the tower? Interesting. Okay. So let's take a look at our notes. Because we did get a note about computer room D. Conspiracy. Here we go. Everything they told us is a lie. The puppet dictator had no real power. The biggest cover-up in Haitian history. All my proof can be found in a computer room D at the National Library. Broaden your mind, find the clues. But he didn't give us a code. Wrong way. Going the wrong way.
I got a bad feeling about this. We're not supposed to be here. This was a dumb fucking idea. Don't worry, we're clear. You see how easy it was to steal this thing? I told you, nobody cares.
Bravo 384, you're not authorized for takeoff. Reduce your velocity and land immediately. I repeat, you are entering restricted airspace. Turn around and land immediately. Failure to comply will be considered a hostile action.
Holy shit, I knew it! Oh, fuck. Turn around, man. I'm not sure I know how. Whoa, what do you mean? You said you knew how to fly this thing. I only had 3 lessons. It's a lot more complicated in practice. I'll figure it out. Fucking hell, man!
Bravo 384, this is your final warning. If you do not comply, you will be fired upon.
Fuck it, I'm not going back down there. What the fuck are you doing? They're gonna kill us. Go back. Call them their bluff. I'd rather take my chances up here than starve down there. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, shit! Hang on! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Oopsies. The Quill and the Pyre. The Legacy of Sabin Go. A book about the mythical founder of the Sabinian doctrine. In 400 AD, one man dared to defy the divine as famine gripped the land and the poor suffered beneath the gilded weight of the Illigad conclave. Sabin Go, probably pronouncing that so wrong, an erudite and reformist, put ink to parchment and changed the course of history. His thesis, a searing indictment of the conclave's corruption, demanded the separation of faith and power, an idea both revolutionary and heretical. His words ignited a movement, birthing the Sabinian faith and shattering the iron grip of the Palamist priests. Yet, the flames of reform came at a terrible cost. What began as a call for justice unraveled into war that spanned generations, drowning Haiti in blood for 2 centuries. Those 7 Go never wavered in his convictions. He carried the weight of the suffering that followed. Was he the herald of enlightenment or the author of the unending war? The Quill and the Pyre explores the life of a man who challenged the gods and paid the price. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I'm saying that name correctly. Okay, let's continue on this way. Counting. Ow. Try to dodge that. That worked out. Embry Hall. Okay. Blocked from the other side. Locked from the other side. Need a key. Okay. So I'm thinking that hole we found is the way down into that room. That room? Oh, dude's alive.
How did you get in here?
Very high, man.
Those fucking things. What the fuck, man?
No smoking in the break room.
Who are you?
I'm Iblis. I worked here. Yes. I'm a file clerk.
Oh my gosh, that was painful.
Where is your book restoration department?
Huh? Book restoration. Yeah. We have a department for that. Basement. It's in the basement. That's where Locke works. I like him. He's a straight shooter, wearing that yellow jacket.
Uh-huh.
Where can I find Locke?
Oh, shit. We were running. I was running with Locke. Fuck. Away from those things. He fell near the cafeteria.
Gotcha.
I left him. I left him there and locked. I left him there and locked the door behind me. Here. Take the key if you think you can make it.
Cool. Those are the keys we needed. Okay.
The pamphlet.
It's gonna be painful.
The pamphlet said, "Come." Wait. Oh, that's it. Come experience the ecstasy of relief. What a joke. Whoever came up with that slogan should get fired. Enjoy our nightlife, our restaurants, our theaters, and our culture, it said. Yes, the fabulous Jehanian culture. Look at that culture now. Killing and raping their Palamas neighbors. People they've known all their lives. One day, They just got out of bed, broke into their homes as they slept, and chopped their neighbors' heads off.
Holy crap.
Preferably in front of their family, because, you know, they have to keep things classy. And then slip back into bed as if nothing had happened. That was the new normal. The next day, they felt all satisfied and shit. They would choose a new neighbor, and the cycle would continue. The new Leafian culture. And people wonder why I take this shit.
Jeez. My gosh.
It's in all of us. I mean, it's as much in you as it is in me. Some call it the serpent. Let me tell you this. All the rules, the laws, the codes, and our civility, it's all put in place for one simple truth. To keep the serpent in check. To keep it tightly shackled, locked away at the back of our minds. This is the unspoken truth that no one ever tells you, but I'll let you know. Deep down, everyone shares this dark desire. We want to set the serpent free. The ecstasy of letting our emotions run free cannot compete with people's miserable, mundane lives. This is our actual state. Our true nature, all of us. We are made of pure, unhinged barbarity. Man, where did they go anyway? It was fine having them around, but where the fuck have they gone now?
Love the way he said that.
They were here. Then we locals started doing a bit of killing, a bit of raping, and then they ran off. That's not cool. It's when we needed them the most. What the hell, man? It was the first time Haitians saw people from different countries. That was sweet. Even though they were fucking useless.
Huh.
Speaking of them running away from Haiti, there's something behind that. I'm sure of it. Did you notice? Of course you did. You put two and two together, right? The minute they were gone, say it with me, the minute they were gone, the fucking creatures appeared. Fucking right they did. Coincidence? No fucking way.
Interesting.
I'm from a profoundly religious Sabaean family. There's a lot of us. Contrary to what any Palamish son of a bitch would have you believe, or any snobbish Sabinian for that matter. They make it sound like all Sabinians woke up one day, burnt all their sacred katas, and danced naked around the pagan pyre. May his eye protect us. Leith was filled with Sabinian churches. Lablina has even more. Of course, you don't hear about that. What you do hear, though, is how open-minded we are. The only open minds you can find.
Oh, did not mean to do that.
A few myself. The stuff you can do with just the heel of your boots.
Okay.
What's there to say? I was okay with them. I was okay with them until I let the serpent take hold. Why? I have some family who live in Argola, right on the Jahanian border, in the Palamist village of Hetel. After Yankel's death, ethnic tension started brewing in Hetel. In the local school, they began segregating the Sabinian kids. My nephew had the misfortune of writing a love letter to a Palamist girl. That evening, the girl's dad beat my 14-year-old nephew so severely that to this day, he's still eating through a tube.
Gosh, these people are crazy. Both sides.
Which ones? Palamists? Sabinians? Or do you mean the new ones creeping around all over the place? Wanna hear the wildest shit ever?
Sure.
The night they appeared, the creatures, right? Bloody New Year's Eve. I'm in my apartment. It hadn't been blown to pieces yet. I'm coming back down from my high. I pulled the curtain to get some air. On the street, I saw some Sabinian thugs. Armed to the teeth. They had themselves some Palamists. And they're fucking ecstatic. A man, probably the husband, was lying in the middle of the road. Next to him, the Sabinians were dropping cinder blocks on his wife's head. Repeatedly. And that's when it happened. It was as if time had slowed down or completely stopped. And then I felt it. Or more precisely, I felt nothing. All my feelings and emotions had gone. I never felt so at peace. My thoughts were so clear, so precise, uncompromised. Then, in a flash, the thugs and their Palamist prey got engulfed in a weird, sphere-like, wobbly thing. And all my pain, sorrow, confusion, and hatred came crashing back. I went back to bed and shot up again.
Okay. It's interesting getting perspectives from all the different people. Basic meal. Hoping for mead. Maybe we'll get some mead in the cafeteria. Doesn't make entirely too much sense, but I do want to go back around here and go down the hole. Ha. Oh. Always check under the stairs. Yeah, I want to go down this hole here. Come on. Try to block. Other guy over here. Okay. Any more? Okay. Seems to be a lot of things in here, so get ready for some reading. The Lablina Alliance. The year 734 AD saw the sweeping change in the political landscape of Hydia. The theocratic Illigad conclave was abolished to make way for the secular Lablinia Alliance. For centuries, Hydians had suffered under the oppressive thumb of theocrats. The rise of Sabinianism saw that the Palamist conclave no longer represented the interest of the people. Religious tensions was at an all-time high, with revolts erupting across the region. From the ashes of the overthrown theocracy, an alliance blossomed between the most influential noble houses. The country would be split into provinces: Argila, Umbrahan, Jahania, and Asteria were partitioned and placed under the rule of House Argu. Oh. Umbra, Jahan, and Esther, respectively. No longer would people of Hydia be ruled by theocratic tyrants. Well, that was a mouthful. Unlock that.
Here I am at the National Library. I should be doing research for the story, but my mind is elsewhere. All I can think about is the recent disappearances. One journalist is a tragedy, two a curious coincidence. Three, that's a pattern. I have a responsibility to protect my family. They didn't choose to pursue this story. I did. I can't put them at risk by continuing to dig into this. I can't help but feel that I'm betraying my integrity as a journalist. The truth deserves to be heard. I can only hope that someone braver than I can expose it.
Gotcha. Lady Margaret, scandal and steel. Revered for her wisdom and feared for her iron will, Lady Margaret reshaped Argila's justice system by creating the Salazana Watch in 807 AD. An elite guard sworn to uphold peace and arrest those who dared commit violence. But when she appointed the captain of her personal guard as its first leader, whispers of a forbidden romance spread like wildfire through the court. Was their bond truly one of duty, or did Lady Margaret's heart betray the crown? Accused of elevating her alleged lover to a position of unmatched power, she faced both political upheaval and personal disgrace. Lady Margaret, Scandal and Steel unravels the truth behind the legend, exploring the fine line between devotion and treason in a time when power was as perilous as love itself. Okay. Computer. Suspicious activity. Roderick Jung to Marisha Kemp. Have you noticed some of the other employees have been acting odd around us lately? I think something illegal is going on right under our noses. I don't trust them one bit. I'm gonna secure the locker room until I figure out what's up. If they want access, they can come to one of us to let them in. The new code is 5055. You and I are the only ones who know it. So locker room. Would that be the staff room? Because it needed 4 digits. I'll have to go back up there. New glyph. Terrifying energy deepens and surges forward, wrecking all limbic entities in its path with dreadful pain. Okay. Aha. Another book. Historical Lead, City of Wonder. Few cities in Hydia can boast of such a robust cultural heritage as Leith. Details are scant, but historians believe the city was founded in the year 537 AD. Leith quickly became a haven for those fleeing religious persecution due to its founding principles that promise freedom and liberty for all, a promise that persists to this day. During the next 2 centuries, Leith would become the most populous city in the nascent country. The fledgling noble house ruling the city would see their influence proliferate rapidly, and so House Johan was born. Leith would remain their seat of power until the creation of the Linnea Alliance in the 8th century. Okay. Aha! I thought I pressed the button. Oh. Ah! Okay. L6, the truth will set you free. L6. So in the Casa Marshes, we found a note that said N1. Don't know if they're related, but a note with an enigmatic phrase in the code L6, found in the shipping docks at the National Library. Yeah. Okay, so this note and this note, I think, are talking about the same thing. L6, N1. Interesting. Oh, okay. We're back here. Gotcha. So this was the other door that we could have taken. Wing C. Locked on the other side. Gotcha. Book restoration. Okay. We will go down there. But first, I want to... go here. Restoration office code. Embry has the answer. Leith Foundation. Liblino Alliance creation. Great, so the books we were reading. So let's take a look at those books again. 537. It was, I'm guessing it's a 6-digit code. and 400, or yeah, 734, not 4. Cool. Oh, there's a save here anyhow. Oh, there's a person. There's people. Holy crap. Lots of people. Cool.
I still don't see why we have to leave. 70 years I've lived in Leith. Always made it through. Always survived. We're fine right where we are.
Okay.
Forgive my husband. He doesn't quite grasp the gravity of the situation. He still believes we live in the 60s in Yankelsadia. We must leave. For the future of our family. There is only death here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared. Why are we hiding in the library?
Have you not seen outside?
Neighbors tried to leave the city through official channels. I saw their bodies hanging from the overpass the next day.
My gosh.
Agath was a well-respected local politician in Leith before the war. One of the few who genuinely tried to bridge the divide between Sabinian and Palamas communities. When she offered to help us leave the city, we couldn't refuse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get this poor family out of the city. They're Palamist. They're as good as dead if they stay here. Easier said than done with all the checkpoints. I was supposed to meet with Locke, the book restorer here. Since the war began, he helped me forge documents for trapped citizens, but his office is locked up tight and I see no trace of him. Maybe it was silly of me to come here with everything that's going on. These people put a lot of trust in me. I suppose I'll try forging the documents myself. I have no idea how or where to start.
5, 3, 7, 7, 3, 4. Aha!
I've spent the evening poring over the newest arrival from Hatham Abbey. Marvelous. Truly a spectacular piece. The binding, the leatherwork, the embroidery, oh, just exquisite. The accompanying letter states that it originates from the mid-9th century. Truly amazing. By far the oldest project I've worked on. I can smell the 1,000 years of musty history wafting up from its pages. Delectable. I could hardly contain my excitement. I began working immediately. Upon the very first incision to the leather-bound cover, I made a startling discovery. A strange, narrow object folded into the fabric. It is clearly ancient. I doubt even the priests know of its existence. The enigmatic nature of this tome continues to astound me. I've set the relic aside for now. Once the restoration is complete, I'll endeavor to find out more.
He was very excited. Very excited about this tome. Gospel of Pierre. An ancient leather-bound tome containing hundreds of handwritten pages. The cover is tattered and the spine bent. Religious text codifying the creed and central tenets of the Limbic cult. Written by Francis Aldrich, circa 850. Highlighted. In the hollowed hills of Visa, the faithful begin their ascent. Only with supreme conviction shall they hope to gain ingress into the Great Serpent's Maw. Ecstasy awaits only those of unwavering devotion. Ooh, this is the key that we needed for the door up to the second part. Cool. Love it. A well-preserved metallic artifact shaped like a snake with two heads. Awesome. See if we can't get these documents. Lock. A few people here at the ministry are starting to get suspicious. I had to move the drop location to office 109. The code is 2703. You can pick it up anytime after 9 p.m. As for the blank cards, same place as usual. Listen, this is the last time. You and I are square after this. I'm out. If you had any sense, you'd stop this forging nonsense before you get yourself hanged. These people don't fuck around. G. Okay, so we need to find room 109. Thought I explored everything. We did have that staff room as well, though. Alright, let's try this other code we got. 205. 5. No. 2703. Either of those. Where else? Well, that's the okay. The room we can't get in. Restrooms, maintenance, bathroom. Oh, I don't see anything else here. So I'm wondering if we go to the other building in Leith, if it will show us where to, or have some of these rooms. I don't think there was anything this way either. No. And that was just a gate. Okay. Let's go to the other building, see what's going on there. I think it's like the ministry.
Hey, I found additional information on the Serpent Mound mentioned in the Gospel of Tear.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if you want more information on anything you find.
Gotcha.
Tanya, do you know anything about the Serpent's Maw mentioned in the book?
The two-headed snake
already found
artifact
it.
embedded in the Holy Book's cover remains a mystery. Let's face it, knowing Hadia and its old ruins, it probably opens something, right?
I feel like I know what it opens.
As for the Serpent's Maw, it's located in the Visser Hills. I remember seeing a giant serpent head sticking out of the ground. The snake's body twists and turns all over the rocky ridges.
Yeah.
You can see the snake's head from where we first met. It's due east. I'd start looking there.
Yes. Agreed. I do want to go to the other building though. The Ministry of Cultural Primacy. See what's going on here. Okay, so while editing this, I decided to go ahead and cut this video at this point. In the next episode, we will continue through Leith to see what this other location holds for us. Before you go though, make sure to like, and of course, if you are new here, subscribe. Would love to have you join us, and we are ever growing. So definitely want you to be a part of this journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I am looking forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Bye.